Hosni Mubarak, the president of Egypt, who was on this program a week or so ago, said in Paris he has never seen anti-Americanism as deep and inflamed as it is now. You travel around the world. You're a friend of the United States. Tell me how deep and troubling this hatred of the United States is, and why is it that way?
Nobody hates America. I mean, you go to extremes sometimes that are unnecessary. People are angry at America. They don't hate America.
Why are they angry?
Because of what they see happening in Palestine, what they consider as the double standards that they are using, that Iraq, because it is a violent country, they can attack it. Israel, that is a violent country, they go out of their way to support it. And they see that if the butt of this attack is a Palestinian, then it is all right. If he's from another nationality, or an Israeli dies, it is something awful. If a Palestinian kills an Israeli, he's a terrorist. If an Israeli kills a Palestinian, he is responding to an attack. And all this we see there. We are not people without eyes or ears in the Middle East. And every night, if you only could see what we see on television in every home.
Well, does that say something about the television you see, or something about the reality on the ground?
It is the reality on the ground. I think here you are not seeing what we are seeing because it is not brought to the attention of the media.
What is it we're not seeing?
You are not seeing the violence that is being perpetrated against the Palestinians. You are not seeing women giving birth in the streets because they are not allowed to go to hospital. You are not seeing houses leveled to the ground because somebody heard a shot coming from that area. You are not seeing a soldier, not even an officer, can go into a family's house, take everybody out, order that house demolished, without even being questioned by anyone. You don't see the humiliation that every day the Palestinian in his own territory. What is Sharon saying? I am going to kill Arafat. I promised the president last, I don't know what, that I won't kill him, but finished. I'm not
ruling it out, he said.
Beholding to that.
He said, I'm not ruling it out.
Who in the world can talk like that and get away with it except Mr. Sharon?
Do you believe the Palestinians?
No. This is an important issue. Who can say? This is exactly what is wrong in the Middle East and why people are angry at the United States.
Because they don't do something about Mr. Sharon?
They leave the violence. They have the double standard that if somebody threatens, my God, if you do that here, you go to prison. Don't you? If somebody threatens...
If you threaten the president, you go to prison.
Nobody is even complaining that he's saying. It is not even extraordinary that he can say something like that in the media here. We would have passed it over right now if we don't make a point of just making a stop and seeing what is wrong in it.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. May Allah grant peace, prosperity, success, security to the whole world. And may Allah guide the people who are destroying the peace of the world, or may Allah remove them from the world and protect this world and its peace and prosperity and security. Brothers and sisters, what is Zionism? And who are Zionists? Zionist can be anyone today. In my India, they can be from RSS, VHP, Bajrang Dal, BJP, the Hindutva terrorists, or from Europe, they can be from any political party, or from America, they can be Republican or Democrat. Zionist can be anywhere, anyone. They can be a businessman, they can be a media house person, they can be an anchor, TV anchor, they can be an army officer, police officer, politician, president, or anyone. Zionist can be anyone nowadays. Who are Zionists and what Zionism teaches them? Zionism is a satanic cult. Teaches the Zionists that they are at the top and the rest of the world is quite much lower than them. And hence, the life, modesty and wealth of all the communities, especially the Muslim community, the Islamic community, is halal for them. They can violate it any time. Because of this, taking this ideology, what the Zionist does, they go into the world and start destroying the world left, right and center, killing innocent men, women and children. You look at the history of Zionism and Zionists, then you will realize that this mentality have created havoc in various nations of the world. The Zionists rise from the Europe, went to North America, South America, Canada, America, as well as Colombia, Argentina, Bolivia, and Mexico, and they killed millions and millions of Red Indians over there. They went to my India, they killed millions and millions of Indians. They went to Australia and New Zealand, and they killed millions and millions of Aborigines over there. They went to Africa, they killed millions of black Africans. So Zionists are the people who destroy other nations, kill men, women and children, destroy their properties, wealth, outrage their modesty, and later on just control the media to defend themselves. These are Zionists. They create some problem in their own country by themselves and start attacking the nations. For example, 9/11. It is an inside job. They did it by themselves. And once the job is done, they start blaming the Muslim nations, Muslim rulers, and start attacking nation after nation, Iraq, Afghanistan, Syria, Libya, and many nations, and kill more than 10 million Muslim men, women, and children. Innocent men, women, and children. And these are the Zionists. They can be like George Bush, Tony Blair, Obama, Biden, anyone. Rishi Sunak, Giorgia Meloni, they can be anyone. They can be anywhere. So what these people actually want? They want to promote their own ideology. They want to promote their own concept of living. For example, Islam strictly prohibits alcohol, gambling, adultery, usury, interest-based banking, drugs, and many such things, which are haram. Killing, destruction, rapes, robberies, murder, theft. Islam prohibits all this. Islam prohibits taking up the land of someone or wealth someone unjustly. It is the command of Allah and Rasulullah. Allah prohibits all this, so do Rasulullah conveys to us. Allah says, do not usurp the land or wealth of anyone unjustly. Allah says, establish justice even if it is going against your own father and brothers. Prophet ﷺ says that the worst sin after shirk, after associating partners with Allah, is killing an innocent. Allah says killing one innocent as if killing whole humanity. Saving one innocent as if saving whole humanity. So what the Zionists do, they go exactly against this and they promote alcoholism, gambling, pornography, interest-based banking, and all sort of haram things in the society to earn money, and they destroy nations, they supply weapons, they start killings, they put fight between various nations, and they use the media to prove themselves to be good and others to be bad. This is what the Zionists generally do, and they are doing. They are killing innocents in Palestine, Syria, Libya, etc. What exactly the world should do? The world should make sure that if really want to protect America, Europe, Australia, New Zealand, India, Middle East, Palestine, then Zionists must be removed. They must be tackled. Hindutva terrorists are Zionists. Israeli terrorists are Zionists. And Zionists are there in Europe and America in various political parties and various news channels as well as in various policy making bodies. We need to remove them to protect our world and have real peace, prosperity and success and security in our civilized world. There is no place for Zionist terrorists. Then the world will have real peace, prosperity, success, security through the law of Islam, which our only creator God Allah has given us. From Adam alayhi salam, Abraham alayhi salam, Moses, Jesus, David, Muhammad, peace be upon them all, conveyed the same message. Worship only God Allah, obey the messengers, obey the books of Allah, and implement the law of Allah. For justice, for peace, for equality. And Zionists hate these commands. And they keep on working day and night to attack Islam, Muslims, and innocents of other religions also. This is what they are doing. The time has come to stand against the Zionist Hindutva terrorists of my India, that is Bharat. These Zionist Hindutva terrorists are of RSS, VHP, Bajrang Dal, BJP. And the Zionist Jewish terrorist of Israel, the Zionist Christian terrorist of America and Europe. The world should stand against them. The world should make sure that these Zionist, extremist, fanatic terrorists of various parties and various nationalities must be stopped for the world to have real peace, prosperity, success, security. This is ILYAS Sharafuddin, slave of Allah, son of Indian Army NAIK, conveying, come towards only Creator God Allah. Worship Him alone. Obey final messenger Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Have peace, prosperity, success, security. Have Islam.